So back in the summer of 2019, when the New Orleans Pelicans traded away Anthony Davis to the Lakers for an absolute haul, they were looked at to have one of the best futures in the NBA. They were drafting Zion Williamson with the first overall pick. They had incoming young guys from the Lakers like Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Josh Hart. They got a plethora of draft picks from the Lakers as well, and then a year later traded Jrue Holiday for even more draft picks. And honestly, this rebuild for the Pelicans has been slightly disappointing. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be doing a 2020 Pelicans rebuild. I've been loving these 2020 roster scenarios lately. Shout out to Jeremy for this again. I'll leave a link to the share name and scenario in the description below if you want to use this roster yourself. This Pelicans team, yeah, like I said, ended up moving Jrue Holiday at the end of the 2020 season. Prior to the 21 season, Bucks won a title with him. So before we get back into the video, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, the Orbit app. There's a new generation of investors without a social hub. In recent years, we've seen a new generation form a thriving online community, but despite their significant numbers, these traders have faced challenges in finding a dedicated platform that fully caters to their needs. And that's where Orbit comes in. Orbit is made for the everyday trader or the professional. Orbit is a place to go to stay informed about the latest trends, to find the next big pop, and to share the wealth with their hot takes on the market. Orbit is basically a go-to social hub for all things trading and investing, where you can freely share ideas and influence others to join their ride with them. And with Orbit, you can also use it as a key tool for garnering a vast network of like-minded professionals and getting scrappy with the details. It's basically an all-in-one platform where you can get live market data, real-time news, community discussions, customizable security watch lists, and so much more. Orbit is now live on the App Store today, and you can use the link in the description below to go check it out. And thank you to Orbit for sponsoring today's video. We do have an older JJ Redick, who I believe was shipped off to Dallas this year. We do have young guys like Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball. You have Derek Favors, Jahlil Okafor, Nicolo Melli, remember him, younger Jackson Hayes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who was drafted back in 2019, Etuan Moore, Kenrich Williams, and Frank Jackson, and Tyrese Miller as well. Like, they had some young guys for sure. We ended up acquiring some draft picks. Obviously, we have those Lakers picks going forward because this is the upcoming 2020 draft. They ended up getting Kyra Lewis. Didn't really work out too much for them. Then we have some Lakers picks going forward. We didn't trade Jrue Holiday yet, who I do plan on trading. Jrue does have a couple years left on his deal, 2+1. Then obviously got extended by the Milwaukee Bucks. So we'll definitely look to move Jrue. It may be in this upcoming offseason. I know they may hurt our draft stock this year in a loaded 2020 draft with some high-end talent at the top. So maybe we do make some trade deadline moves. We're going to see what Lonzo could do. Holiday, Ingram, we have Melli, Favors, Redick, Hart, Okafor, Kenrich Williams, I'm going to be playing Jackson Hayes a little bit of minutes. Zion was hurt for the first part of his rookie season, year two. This is his rookie season for sure. So we start off the season against the Grizzlies, ended up losing by 18. Ingram had a nice game. He was the 2020 most improved player as well. We're 3 stars under Alvin Gentry. Love that. Home game here. Lose by 1 to the New York Knicks. I'm fine with being bad this year for sure. We have our draft pick. We could end up with an Anthony Edwards and Zion Williamson. That'd be great. I'm trying to recreate history for this Pelicans team and do a better rebuild than they did. So we still have the Jrue Holiday trade piece. Don't know if I'm going to trade him just for draft capital or maybe try to get a different young player. So we do have Giannis and LeBron as your all-star captains this year. Hassan Whiteside is an all-star. Shout out to him. And we didn't get any all-stars this year, unfortunately, unless I'm completely missing somebody, but I don't think I am. I remember the Pelicans were always talked about to try to go out and get Bradley Beal from the Wizards, which could be a possibility. I mean, the Wizards were way too late on trading Bradley Beal. I mean, that's another rebuild in its own right, man. Yeah, like before he got that like couple year extension in 2019, then got the Supermax. Like this prime Bradley Beal could have went for a haul, but Washington just held on to him for a little bit too long. I mean, we are 21 and 28. We're not doing too hot. Like I said, I definitely want to move Jrue Holiday. I just don't know if it's going to happen mid-season mark. I think I can get a nicer return in the offseason when teams have open cap sheets here, and we know where teams are picking as well, but I think somebody I could definitely move at the deadline is going to be JJ Redick, who's having a phenomenal season. And the way he's playing, I'd like to get a first-round pick in return for him. And hey, let's trade him to the team that ended up getting him, the Dallas Mavericks. So we are going to be getting their 2022 top 3 protected first-rounder because the 2024 draft is really the 2020 draft. We're getting Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Oh, remember him, making $13 million a year. It's an expiring deal, though, so that's good with me. I'm fine including my second this year to get this deal done. So JJ Redick is going to go team up with Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Next up, I'd like to move Derek Favors, a good big man, but he's making $16 million a year, so it may be tough to move. But I found a trade with the Miami Heat. We're going to take on Myers Leonard and his expiring deal, and I'm going to get a 2022 lottery-protected first-round pick for the Heat in exchange for Derek Favors, who definitely needs some big man help to pair him up with Bam Adebayo. They did have Kelly Olynyk at this time as well. So we're going to get that deal done, and we just acquired 2 future first-round picks for JJ Redick and Derek Favors at the deadline. I love that for us. And we got ahead of the market too before the deadline. Hopefully we just get a better draft pick now at the end of the 2020 season. But yeah, shout out to Brandon Ingram. Hopefully he keeps doing his thing. Drew Holiday's been good. Just keep that trade value up. Hopefully Lonzo gets more efficient because he's not being too efficient. I mean, he was a lot more efficient in that real 2020 season for the Pelicans. We do have Josh Hart, who's a rotational piece. I don't know about anybody else. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Jackson Hayes at Texas. I really wasn't when he got drafted. So I think I'll probably move him in the offseason as well. I don't know if there's any contract extensions to be done with. Lonzo, you know, we could try to get ahead of the Lonzo market in case he progresses well enough where he wants $20+ million. So let's see, can we lock up Lonzo 3 years, $36 million with a team option on the final year? He agrees to that. And we should have some cap space opened up at the end of the year as well because Ingram did get that rookie extension, but Drew Holiday's going to get moved. $26 million will be off the books. And then, yeah, we're going to have to pay Darius Miller, but I can move Melly, and then we do have some decent amount of expiring deals as well. So Giannis wins the 2020 MVP award like he did in real life. John Morant takes home Rookie of the Year like he did in real life. Dennis Schroeder, 6th Man of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, D-Boy. Devontae Graham, Most Improved. It doesn't go to Brandon Ingram. I know Graham finished in the top 3. I think Tatum was up there as well. And Kawhi is your Clutch Player of the Year with Frank Vogel being your Coach of the Year. I'm sure he'll get scapegoated soon. So AD ends up balling out in his first year, not with the Pelicans. Here's All-NBA second team with Russell Westbrook on the Houston Rockets, and All-NBA third team with Devin Booker, Tatum, Lillard, Sabonis, and Jimmy Butler. We do get, we don't get Drew Holiday on All-Defensive first team or All-Defensive second team. Damn, that is unfortunate. And we do not make the play-in tournament, which is fine with me. I wanted to be at the bottom of the Western Conference. Maybe we win the lottery 2 years in a row and I can add a LaMelo Ball or an Anthony Edwards to this team. But we have a building block in Brandon Ingram. Zion was out the whole season here. I know he's supposed to come back towards kind of the end of it, but hey, that's fine. We're going to get a fully healthy Zion next year, which I'm excited for. We have good rotational pieces. We have top-end talent, and we still have the Drew Holiday trade piece as well. And the Lakers are playing the Clippers, what we should have got in the bubble, but we didn't get it. Battle of LA, the Lakers won, and then the Sixers beat the Bucks in 4, and the Sixers win it all with Embiid and Ben Simmons. 2K does love the Sixers in this historic rebuild. And here we are, the 2020 draft lottery. Who is going to end up getting number 1? Our pick's at 11, so that's not really great. Wizards could get number 1. They ended up getting Rui Hachimura. The Nets are there at number 2. The Rockets there at 3. I mean, the Nets, I think, traded out of their first round pick for Landry Shamet. Hornets at 4. We know they got LaMelo. Pistons at 5. They got Killian Hayes. And we end up staying at 11. So the Houston Rockets may get Anthony Edwards. That's pretty sick. You got the Pistons at 2 and Wizards at 3. Alvin Gentry, I'm going to fire, though. I would like a new head coach here. So we could get a young head coach on the rise in Taylor Jenkins. And that is going to be the case. We are going to get Taylor Jenkins to be the head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. So if we look here at the 2020 mock drafts, we're projected to take Tyrese Maxey at number 11. I mean, I'm definitely cool with that. Or Cole Anthony or James Wiseman. All right, so I'm going to try to work on another deal with the Miami Heat. Could I send them Drew Holiday, 2028 first, and the 20th pick in this draft? So we're getting 2 firsts and Tyler Hero for Drew Holiday. They say no to that. I do not want to counter with Nickeil Alexander-Walker anymore first. I would throw in a veteran. I mean, hey, maybe we got to attach Darius Miller to this deal as well. That doesn't get it done, okay? They would want Nicole Melli, and you're giving me a first. We're going to do that. So, Drew Holiday, Darius Miller, Nicole Melli, and a future second. 4, Tyler Hero, and 3 unprotected first-round picks, including the 20th pick in this draft from the Miami Heat. For Drew Holiday. So they are going all in on their current roster with Jimmy Butler. I mean, that would have been a huge get for them defensively. Definitely fits that Heat culture mindset. And now we do have the 11th and 20th overall picks in this draft. We get a starting shooting guard next year in Tyler Hero, who's just 20 years old. And I may even try to package 20 and 11 too if somebody falls to like 7 or 8. So Anthony Edwards goes to the Houston Rockets. Detroit takes Tyrese Halliburton number 2, and Washington at 3 takes LaMelo Ball. No shocker there. So the Pacers at number 4, they select Onyeka Okongwu. I would have liked him a little bit. Number 5, the Brooklyn Nets are going to select Patrick Williams. Charlotte at 6, they are going to be trading the pick, and they are going to be sending it to the Hawks for Clint Capella and Bruno Fernando, and the Hawks take Isaiah Stewart. 7 is Isaac Okoro. 8 is James Wiseman. I would have liked Wiseman. 9 is Precious Achiuwa. 10 is Obi Toppin. We're on the clock here at 11. There are some good options for sure, and I've taken Tyrese Maxey before. I think I'm going to go... tempted between Devin Vassell or Denny Avdia. I'm actually going to go Denny Avdia for him to come off the bench. I actually do think Denny has really good upside in this game and in real life. And then look who fell to me at number 20. We're going to get Tyrese Maxey here. I mean, hey, that's where he went on draft night anyway. So let's sign Denny. Let's sign Maxey, somebody from Israel, somebody from Kentucky. Josh Hart, let's pick up that team option. AD, hopefully he does go back to the Lakers. He did have that player option. So yeah, I don't really think I'm going to go after any free agents. We do actually have some cap space though. I mean, looking at this team right now, we are paying some of our guys. Josh Hart from the 2017 class is a free agent next year. I can't see him going for more than Lonzo, so we should still have cap space next offseason as well. But this team definitely needs a center. I mean, they were always like a Miles Turner away. I don't think I'm going to overpay for like a Montrezl Harrell. I mean, we could see which one of these guys kind of makes it past the first part of free agency. And Anthony Davis goes back to the Lakers, 5 years, $230 million. DeRozan goes back to the Spurs. Van Vliet goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. Kyle Lowry to the Knicks. Okay. And here we are on day 4 of free agency. The top center here is Aaron Baines. Remember him, the GOAT. We could get Bobby Portis. You know, let's sign Bobby Portis. 2-year deal, $6 million, team option on the second year. He could start for us over Jackson Hayes next year. I like that a ton. Didn't work out in New York, so we're picking him up kind of like the Milwaukee Bucks took a chance on Bobby Portis, and it really worked out for them. And I like this team a lot, so they're going to regress to kind of like what they are in 2K. Nowadays, that's what's going to happen with these rosters, but I'm very content with how this team is looking going to next year. Could be another down year, but I'm cool getting another top pick in the 21 draft. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like for the 21 season. We got Lonzo, Hero, Ingram, Zion, and Bobby Portis with Josh Hart, Denny Avdia, Tyrese Maxey, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Jackson Hayes off the bench. This was going to be Lonzo's last year in New Orleans. I mean, maybe they knew something about his knee injuries. Obviously, everyone was like, why would you do a sign and trade? He's young, he's improving, he's a good three-point shooter. He goes to Chicago, plays amazing for half a year, and then he hasn't played basically since the middle part of the 2022 season. We do have a new head coach now in Taylor Jenkins. And game 1 of the season on the road against the Grizzlies, healthy Zion, we do end up losing by 8 points. They do have Fred VanVleet now. We lost by 22. Home game here against the Brooklyn Nets, we ended up losing by 13. This is obviously the upcoming 21 draft. It's a very good class. And then also looking at upcoming free agents for a team that has cap space. I don't know. Maybe we're going to make some type of a play in free agency. We'll see. And we did get an all-star here in the 2021 All-Star game. That is going to be Zion Williamson, who is technically its rookie year now. 25 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shooting 64 from the field. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Zion. We do not see Drew Holiday in the All-Star game, which is good. We are 20-29 right now. Taking a look at the Miami Heat, they are the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. They're trying to win a title with Drew. I am fine not making the play-in tournament, but we're only about 4 games out of it right now. We are 9 games under 500. Our offense, honestly, has actually been pretty good. We have the second best offense in the Western Conference, but our defense has been abysmal. We are the worst defensive team in the West, which isn't great. I don't really know who to point the fingers on. Maybe it's Bobby Portis as our rim protector. Probably not going to succeed with that, but I honestly think I'm going to bring back Bobby Portis next year just as a backup forward. We're obviously letting the young guys kind of run. Maxey's playing great in his rookie year. Denny's obviously going through some growing pains. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, I think, has been better this year. Jackson Hayes has been fine. It's been whatever. I think we got to figure out what we have. Like, Lonzo's continuing to shoot the ball better. Averaging 8 assists, 2 steals a night. I feel like he's a good defender. Maybe Hero peaks as like a 6-man for us, but he's also not having a fantastic season. Josh Hart has been really good. I would like to extend him. Not really sure how much he's going to cost me. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, we could definitely do that. So let's give Josh Hart about $27 million over 3 years, team option on the last year, and we're actually going to have some money to work with in free agency. So I don't think I'm going to trade anybody at this year's deadline. I think we're going to see if this team can make the play-in tournament. If it doesn't, no big deal. So LeBron James wins MVP here. He was kind of in debate with Giannis to win that 2020 MVP award because he was having such a good passing season, and everyone's like, it's year 14 for him, and he's still doing this, and obviously he's still doing it today. Zion wins Rookie of the Year with really good rookie numbers. TJ McConnell, 6th Man of the Year. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to Zona. Kawhi Leonard, Depoy. Most improved goes to Jared Vanderbilt and Luka. Clutch Player of the Year, Brett Brown is your Coach of the Year. You got LeBron, Luka, Jokic, Giannis, and Curry on All-NBA first team. Second team, you got Harden, Trey, Embiid, Booker, and Tatum. No Zion on an All-NBA team, but you do have Ben Simmons there on All-NBA third team. We do get Lonzo Ball on All Defensive first team, so our defense overall isn't great, but we have a top 5 defender in the league, Lonzo. Now I gotta keep him, I think, as my point guard going forward, man. That is insane. No Drew on an All-Defensive team, which is kind of shocking. Zion with his real rookie year, getting All-Rookie first team. Kyle Lewis being there, slap in the face, but that efficiency is probably what Pelicans fans are familiar with, and we do get Denny on All-Rookie second team. So we finish the season as the 9th seed. We're going to be playing the Houston Rockets in the play-in tournament, going up against Russ, Harden. Wow, they got the number 1 pick with Russ and Harden. A younger Isaiah Hartenstein, but obviously Anthony Edwards now. The Miami Heat are the 4 seed with Jrue Holiday. We're going to see how far they can go in the playoffs, and we'll see if Zion can carry us to maybe making the playoffs as a 7, well, can't be a 7 seed, but as an 8 seed. Let's see if we can beat the Houston Rockets. I mean, they definitely have the 2 best players overall-wise in this series, but we can maybe make an argument Zion is better than Russ. Harden is definitely the best player on the floor right now, as we are currently down by 4, 3.5 minutes to go, down by 6. Could we make a comeback? Let's find out. So, we got Zion at the 5. I don't know if that's a mismatch for us, but he's got Isaiah Hartenstein guarding him, who we can maybe try to get around, honestly, because Zion's such a bruiser inside. Kick that out, swing it. That's Josh Hart, who I don't really trust. We do have Tower Hero. Move, Zion, get out of the way. Hero to the rim. He's going to get that to go. All right, so Hero's trying to guard James Harden. Not going to work out. Hey, it kind of did. Oh, should I throw that up to Hero? I do. Hero, oh my God, Hero turns it over. Damn it. And please be in charge. What is going on? A transition take foul. Oh my God. I didn't even do anything there. That sucks. That could be a couple point swing too, because they get the free throw there. They're up by 5, and they get the ball back. Can I get a steal here with Lonzo? Oh, I'm not going to be able to bait him. All right, I'll let Russ shoot. We can tag off a little bit. They got Torian Prince out there. Zion's got 29 in this game. What does Ingram have? 10. Yeah, I feel like Zion in real life is going to be... Oh my God, Portis, get a steal. Thank you. I don't know why I threw that. Kick that up to Ingram. Throw it. There we go. Ingram cuts. Beautiful cut. 3-point game. But I was saying I do think Zion has emerged as like the top guy for this franchise now, and he's the player they should be building around, not Brandon Ingram. But you have to hope that Zion does stay healthy. Come on, Lonzo. Show that all defensive team potential out there. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Rodney Hood. Oh my God, he missed it. Let's go. All right, kick it up to Hero. I kind of want to score semi-quickly. I almost turned it over there. I mean, Ingram's getting guarded by James Harden. I love that for us. Kick it to Bobby Portis. Pretty good defense by them. All right, Harden's not a bad defender, but Bobby, please score over Harden. Oh my God, you suck, Bobby. Damn it. All right, I don't love this team in transition. Hardenstein to the rim. Zion with good defense. And Isaiah Hartenstein is going to make both of them, of course, so it is a 5-point game. All right, Zion set a good screen. There we go. We kind of got him open. Bobby Portis, you better hit this 3. He's not a bad 3-point shooter. He's got an A rating. Bang! Bobby Portis from downtown. Beautiful find from Lonzo to pick up his 11th assist of this game. It's a 2-point game. Come on. Let's play good defense. Oh my God. Russ is just driving. I can't stop him. He's too fast with the ball. Harden. All right. We're here with Hero. Oh God. I hate this defensive matchup. Hero is not good. Damn it. I mean, it's prime Harden. What else can I do, man? He was unstoppable at this time. Zion used the screen. Oh, go to the rim. Oh, he's going to miss that. I should have kicked that out to Ingram. Damn it. Hero for 3. This can keep us alive. Oh, all right, Tower, I see you. All right, let's get Russ to the line. Foul him. All right, maybe we have a chance. Russ, first free throw. That doesn't look good. All right, we're still alive right now. We do have 3 timeouts as well. Imagine he misses both. Okay, I'll take that. Brandon Ingram, great look for 3. Oh my God, he hit that. Oh my God, we're going to actually have a... Okay, this is generational. No, double team Harden. No, God damn it. Harden's going to make them both. All right, so I could have needed it too because I doubt Russ was going to hit 2. Unless Harden misses this one for me. That'd be nice of you, Harden. All right, we have 9 seconds. I don't need to call a timeout. All right, Ingram, let's see what you can do. We got 9 seconds here. I need a 3. Bobby Portis, come set this screen. I don't really think this is going to work out. Ingram should not be the guy I'm going to. It's Bobby... Oh. I take it 2. I hate my life. All right. Well, I guess we deserve to lose. All right. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens here in the 2021 playoffs. Do the Sixers choke to the Hawks? They do not this time around. So the NBA Finals is going to consist of the 76ers and the Portland Trail Blazers. I was going to assume the Sixers were going to go back-to-back. And Joel Embiid is your Finals MVP. Kyle Korver retires on the Spurs. Ariza on the Blazers. Marc Gasol on the Bucks. And Taj Gibson calls it a quits on the Pistons. So draft lottery time. Let's see where we are going to be picking. We're projected number 13 right now. And that is going to stay the same with the 13th overall pick in this draft. And we have 24 via Miami from, I believe that's actually from the Derek Favors trade, not the Drew deal. Actually, I lied. That is definitely from the Drew deal. So the number 1 overall pick in the 21 draft, Evan Mobley goes to the Sacramento Kings. Pair him up with De'Aaron Fox. That's pretty sick. The Nets are on the clock here at number 2, and they are going to select Cade Cunningham. How are they this bad? They have KD and Kyrie, and they end up with Cade Cunningham. All right, that's going to be a really good team. Franz Wagner ends up going 3rd overall to the Wizards. Detroit at number 4 selects Josh Giddey, and 5, Orlando takes Davion Mitchell. So could I move this Heat lottery protected pick that we got in the Favors deal, 13 and 24, to move up to 6 with the Charlotte Hornets? They say no to that. I gotta turn off trade override. All right. What about for picks? Let's see if he goes. There's one guy I do want. He may go here, and it's Jalen Green. Ugh, that's who I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna try the same trade. I mean, maybe just 13 and 24 to the Jazz for 7. Would they do that? I doubt it. They counter. They would want Lonzo Ball for Cole Anthony. We are not trading Lonzo Ball. The most I will trade is that Heat lottery protected first, and they say no. They don't counter. So maybe if I just throw in a second, it gets it done. They say no. Do I throw in 2 seconds to take? I'm really trying to trade up for Scotty Barnes. All right, never mind. And Scotty Barnes goes to the Jazz. Chris Duarte to the Bulls. Brandon Boston to the Nuggets. Keon Johnson to the Thunder. And the Spurs at number 12 are going to be trading the pick. And they are sending it to New York, it looks like, for Tyus Jones. And they take Jonathan Kuminga. And they had back-to-back picks, actually. And they get Jeremiah Robinson-Earl as well. So I'm going to take Jalen Suggs here with this pick. I think that's a no-brainer and a really good defensive guard we could put next to Lonzo for sure. I know Şengün was on the clock, but I don't think I have the resources to develop Şengün right now in the time. And we're going to also draft Cam Thomas late in the first round like he did go during the 2021 draft. But yeah, it would have been nice to get Jalen Green or Scotty Barnes actually to trade up for one of those guys. Suggs and Thomas, let's pick up those team options, and let's pick up all of these guys as team options. Qualifying offer, not going to offer to Dwayne Bacon. Where did he go to school? Was it Florida State? I feel like it is. Yep, it is Florida State. Moratorium fees here. We do not have cap space for Giannis. We do have around $30 million. I mean, John Collins would be a good power forward. I'm really in the center market. Andre Drummond is a rebounding god, but does him and Zion space the floor? Well, I mean, 2K would love that, though. I don't really think the floor spacer thing matters too much. I mean, we could look for centers out there. I mean, do we have any free agents? I mean, we could see the trade market. Like, do we want to move for Gobert? Do we want to make a move? Do we think Towns and Zion could work together? I mean, Vucevic in Orlando and Zion, maybe he's not the worst idea. Kristaps is in Dallas. But I think it was always talked about the Pelicans going out and trading for Miles Turner, and our defense was bad last year. Let's see if we can make a Miles Turner move. Now, I want to keep Bobby Portis. It would involve Jackson Hayes. It would definitely involve, I think, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and probably Cam Thomas, too, who we just drafted. So can we do 3 young players for 1? They say no, and then I would throw in that Heat lottery protected first, and they still say no. So 3 young players. I'll give you 2 picks. I'll give you the 28 first from the Heat that we got in the Drew deal, and they agree to that. So welcome to the Pelicans, Miles Turner. I don't think that puts us over the hump or anything, but that definitely makes us better. And Giannis goes to the Spurs. Okay, teams up with DeMar DeRozan. LeBronto in full effect. He goes to Toronto. Tatum goes to the Thunder. Fox to the Jazz. All right, ultimate chaos in this free agency class. All right, so Brandon Ingram's an 89, Zion's an 89. Big year for Tyler Hero as well. Hopefully he could step up. He was a good 3-point shooter overall last year. Got Miles Turner. I mean, like, this is a good defensive team and offensive team now, in my opinion. All right, so it's going to be a 10-man rotation this year. Lonzo, Hero, Ingram, Zion, Miles Turner, with Josh Hart, Tyrese Maxey, Bobby Portis, Denny Avdia, and Jalen Suggs off the bench. If we do make the playoffs, I don't think we're going to actually roll with the 10-man rotation. We're probably going to give more minutes to the wings. We're 4-star balanced under Taylor Jenkins, though. That is nice. And the first game of the season is on the road against Giannis and the Spurs, and we only lost by 1 point, which is, I guess, encouraging. Yeah, that Spurs team would be fun to do a historic rebuild with because they got DeJounte Murray and they got Derek White as well. Then we get blown out by the Sixers, who are definitely the best team in the save right now. So here in the All-Star draft, Zion Williamson is going to be an All-Star reserve on Team LeBron, and that is going to be our lone All-Star this year. We are 28 and 22, though, our best record yet at the trade deadline or All-Star draft for sure. We are the 6th seed in the Western Conference. Our offense, oh my God, we were one of the worst offensive teams last year. Here we are at number 2 in the, or no, we were one of the best teams last year offensively. We were one of the worst defensively. And our defense this year has gone better. We're pretty much around average. We were at the bottom of the field last year. And Zion is leading us in scoring, followed by Brandon Ingram, who's been efficient this year. His numbers have gone down a little bit. Tyler Hero, he's been an elite shooter. Miles Turner, obviously our starting center now. He's shooting well from 3. There's Lonzo Ball shooting 43% from 3. Maxey's much better this year. Josh Hart's still a great role player. And this team is pretty deep with young talent. I mean, Denny Avdia is kind of struggling, and Jalen Suggs is definitely struggling out of the gate. But I don't think there's any time to panic on these guys. Is there any extensions to get done with? Not right now. So I don't think I'm going to make any moves at the deadline. I think we're going to just hope that this young team can go far in the playoffs. We could, like, we're probably going to go to an 8-man rotation in the playoffs, and Denny's not going to play, and Suggs is not going to play. I'm just hoping we are a non-playing tournament playoff team. So Anthony Davis wins MVP this year. It was LeBron last year, 80 this year. Killian Hayes, Rookie of the Year for the Boston Celtics. You got to be kidding me. In true Killian Hayes fashion with those efficiency marks. Anthony Edwards is coming off the bench. Maybe we try to trade for Ant. I don't know if he's 5 stars, but he's behind James Harden and Russell Westbrook right now. So maybe we actually do that this offseason. I have no idea. We don't get anybody on All-NBA first team. Yeah, AD wins MVP with LeBron in Toronto now. Nobody on All-NBA second team. or third team, unfortunately. And we did get Jalen Suggs somehow on all rookie second team. So we finished the season as the 5 seed. That's what I'm talking about. Going up against the Portland Trailblazers in round number 1. Last time I think these guys were 4 or 5 seeds. Drew Holiday single-handedly beat them, basically. I guess Anthony Davis as well in round number 1. I think it was a sweep looking back on it. So Denny definitely finished the season strong with his efficiency. So he's actually going to get some minutes in the playoffs. Suggs wasn't great, so we're probably going to just take out those Suggs minutes. We'll go a decent amount to like Maxey and Hart off the bench, and then actually go like 35 to the forwards and 31 to the backcourt. So we're taking on the Blazers here in round number 1. They were in the finals pretty recently as well. Still have Marcus Aldridge. They got Anthony Simons off the bench, Alex Caruso, Nerlens Noel. We do win game number 1. We blow them out. This would be a great kind of thing for our young core if we're able to get a playoff series victory. They do end up winning game 2. They blow us out. So we split the first 2 in Portland. Let's see if we can take game number 3, and we do just that. We win by 3 in a much more defensive impact game. Game number 4 goes to the Blazers, going back and forth, back and forth. We did lose by 30 here, so not great. Game number 5 goes to the Portland Trailblazers. They won by 7. We are down 3 games to 2. Don't lose in 6, and we force a game 7. We blow them out. What a fourth quarter comeback that was. Here we go. Game 7 in Portland. Can we get it done and win on the road and get a playoff series victory? Winning game 7 on the road is very tough to do. We are currently up by 6. Which is very nice. Down by 3. Oh my god, we choke it in the fourth quarter. Come on, you're up by 5 with 90 seconds left. Up by 5. Let's go. We end up winning and we get a playoff series victory under our belts. Zion gets it done. And are we going to take on an 8 seed? No, the 1-seeded Grizzlies do end up winning in 7 games. Serge Ibaka dropped 29. Oh my god, they won by 1 point. Buddy Hield dropped 38. Luka shot 3 for 14. Brunson 4 for 10. What just happened? All right, so we're taking on a division rival here, the Memphis Grizzlies. A beatable team, but I think a better team than us. They do have Julius Randle as well. They traded for him from the Knicks. Game number 1 goes to the Pelicans. Okay, we just won by 19. Could this be a sneaky run for us? Maxey's balling out. Game number 2 goes to the Grizzlies by 1 point. Oh my god. All right. Game number 3 goes to the Pelicans. We win by 13. We could go up 3 games to 1. We were 1 game away, or 1 point away from being up 3-0, and we end up losing this one. We get blown out after holding them to 19 in the first. All right, game number 5 goes to the Pelicans. We're up 3-2. I have a feeling this is going to 7 games, though. I would be very shocked if we won game 6. Oh my god, let's go. Maybe it was reverse psychology as Ingram drops 32, Zion 31, Hero 24 and 5, and we are in the Western Conference Finals with this team. Hey, quicker than what the Pelicans did in real life here in the 2022 season. Zion and Ingram have been a very good 1-2 punch in the playoffs. Hero could be more efficient for sure. You got Philly and Chicago over there. We got to go up against Giannis, DeRozan, White, Murray, Pirtle. I mean, that's a really good team over there in San Antonio. We do win game 1, though. Oh, my God, stop. Don't make me think that I'm going to win the finals this year. Game number 2 goes to the Pelicans. Oh, my God, we're up 2-0. Don't blow a 2-0 lead, please. Is it going to be 2-2? No, oh, my God, we're up 3-1. Oh, my God, don't blow a 3-1 lead. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Yes! We don't blow a 3-1 lead, and we won in 7 games. Oh my god, we're probably just going to get swept by Philly. But let's freaking go, man. I did not think this 5-seeded team was going to be playing in the NBA Finals. But Zion is literally him. Let's go. I think we got to adjust this rotation a little bit for the playoffs or for the finals. We're going to go like 10 minutes to Denny, and let's go like 38 to Zion, 37 to Ingram. All right, taking on Philadelphia. I mean, they win it every single year, but maybe they're due. Maybe. Game 1 goes to the Sixers. Oh, they won. Oh, my God. Look at that. We lost by 3, and we were up by 14 going into the fourth. All right. Don't go down 2-0, and we get blown out. All right, I guess they were just going to sweep me. Damn it. Lose by 7. Just can't win the close ones whatsoever. And, hey, we won a game. We won by 4. Woohoo. Don't lose in 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many close games too that could have gone our way. And like, we're going to make this a 6. Like, we're probably going to lose in 6. But we could have easily won this series in 6 as well. I mean, could we force a game 7? It's close. We're up by 12 here. Do not choke this fourth quarter. Oh my god. Our defense is showing up. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to a game. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Don't make me come back down 3-0 just to make me get blown out in game 7 on the road. Come on, don't make me get blown out, please. All right, good start. I will take that. I will take being down or up by 2. We're up by 10. We're up by double digits. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. Please, please. Oh no, no, the third. It's always the third quarter. Oh, down by 1. Come on, just stay close. Down by 4. This could get bad real quick. Down by 5. Down by 5. Oh, come on. Down by 11. There it is. I knew it. I knew we weren't made for the moment, man. Embiid only is 19. Come on. Oh, we're down by 16. That's it. All right. We ended up losing by 16. You had to make me, you really made me come back down 3-0 to a game 7. We're almost by double digits at halftime, basically. And Philly wins it all with Embiid being your finals MVP. I hate you so much, 2K. All right, draft lottery time here. We don't have any random picks, which is kind of unfortunate. We do get Mavericks. The Mavericks pick at 16 from the JJ Redick trade, and the Lakers pick at 27 from the AD trade. We also have pick 23. All right, so I'm going to make all my selections, but some of these guys could definitely get traded. The Hornets with the number 1 pick, they end up taking Benedict Mathurin, nice, over Chet and Paolo. Oh, okay, Chet goes number 2 to Toronto. You're telling me Detroit is about to get Paolo Banchero at number 3. Oh my God, they take Walker Kessler. What are we doing? What are we doing? Indiana, if you don't take Paolo at 4, I think I'm obligated to trade up. Okay, they end up taking Paolo at 4. What value? Jabari Smith at 5. And we are going to take AJ Griffin here with the 16th overall pick. Mark Williams with the 23rd overall pick. And Andrew Nembhard with the 27th overall pick. We ended up also getting Daryl Shaw, auto-generated guy in the second round. Not going to sign him. Pick up all these team options. I think we're close. I think we can make a trade. I mean, I could see what Anthony Edwards is going for. We don't really have too much. Like, we have like $15 million in cap space. He's 4.5 stars. I mean, it would be the hero trade piece. It'd be Jalen Suggs, who's actually a decent amount of trade value. Could I do Jalen Suggs and Tyler Hero for Anthony Edwards? They say no. Yeah, let's see if we can get this done. I will throw in AJ Griffin, who we just drafted as well. They say no. I will also throw in Andrew Nembhard. That's the most amount of players I will throw in this deal. They say no. I will give you 2 first-round picks. That's the most I can do. A Lakers first and my Pelicans first next year for Anthony Edwards. Damn. I would love to acquire Shea, but he's a free agent. Same with like Luka and Harden. So I think I'm going to go after Jaylen Brown maybe. Like, could we leverage? Not Miles Turner, excuse me. It would be Tyler Hero. I don't know how we can make the money work. Jalen Suggs. We're still about $12 million off, which is kind of tough because I don't want to move Josh Hart. But hey, if it's Josh Hart or Jaylen Brown, I should do it, right? So yeah, Tyler Hero, Jalen Suggs, and Josh Hart for Jaylen Brown. They say no. I would throw in Andrew Nembhard. Kind of hurts my bench a little bit. And I'll give you 1 first-round pick. I'll give you 2 first-round picks. And would they do this? Damn, okay. All right, Donovan Mitchell is on the Pacers. Could we maybe make a trade for Donovan Mitchell? Could I do Jalen Suggs, Tyler Hero, and Josh Hart for Donovan Mitchell? They say no. What about 1 first-round pick? And I'll give you 2 first-round picks straight up right now. Okay, wow, we just got Donovan Mitchell. All right, it sucks giving up Josh Hart, but that is something I think we needed to do. I'm going to try to sign Josh Richardson, who's not as good as Josh Hart, but could hopefully replace him a little bit. And Bobby Portis is a free agent. I don't know if it's going to allow me to go over the cap for him. I hope so. You know what? Let's not sign Josh Richardson just in case it won't let me sign Bobby Portis. Okay, and we can actually snag both of them. Let's do that. Welcome to the team, Josh Richardson. So I still have Denny. I still have Maxey, like AJ Griffin still on this team, Mark Williams and Nembhard. This is still a really good team, and hopefully Mitchell with Ingram and Zion can win a title. At player progression, Zion's a 93, Ingram's a 90, Mitchell's a 90. Let's get a ring here in 2023. All right, I definitely want to see what Maxey can do as the fallen 6-man this year. We'll probably send like Griffin or some of these guys to the G League. Bobby Portis, 20 minutes a night. Denny, 20. Richardson, not going to replace Josh Hart, but hopefully can be consistent enough. We can definitely make a trade at the deadline. Let's go 24 to Maxey, 29 to Miles Turner, 34 to Zion, 33 Ingram, 34 Mitchell, 30 to Lonzo Ball. Like I said, I'm going to send definitely AJ Griffin to the G League. And system proficiency is 4-star balanced. We could definitely make a trade at the deadline. First game of the year, we do end up beating the Spurs by 2 points, a team we beat in the conference finals. Donovan Mitchell shoots 5 for 17. Game number 2, we end up beating the Raptors by 5, but hey, I'll take a 2-0 start. And we are 42-7 at the All-Star draft. Could we get 2 All-Stars this year? We do get Zion Williamson as an All-Star, 26.7 points a night, 9.5 rebounds, career high 4.5 assists. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think we got Donovan Mitchell, sadly. Did his numbers take a little bit of a hit? I mean, they're still solid, but yeah, him and Ingram are averaging 20 a night with Zion being the star. Lonzo, the overall field goal percentage isn't great, but the three-point percentage is still solid. Maxey's been good. Josh Richardson's actually been pretty efficient. You know what? I don't think I'm making any trades then. I thought about leveraging Richardson, but honestly, I think this team could win a title here in 2023. We have the best record in the West, best offense, best defense, by far the best point differential. Let's do this. And Zion Williamson wins MVP this season. Hell yeah. Pacers got a steal at number 4 with Paolo Banchero. Still don't know how that happened. Bradley Beal's coming off the bench. Maybe I should have traded for Bradley Beal. Giannis, Depoy, Kevin Porter Jr. most improved, clutch player of the year Jokic. We went 72-10 with this team. Man, we lost the finals. We go out, we get Donovan Mitchell. We are ready to win it all. We just had the MVP in Zion Williamson, and we are obviously the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on AD. Oh, this would be poetic. On our way to hopefully a title, we could beat AD and the LA Lakers here in round number 1. This team is really good, man. And let's see if we're able to beat the Lakers in round number 1. This would be the biggest upset of all time if they beat us, but we end up sweeping them. Now we're taking on a really good young OKC Thunder team. Did they re-sign Shea? Yeah, they did. They have him, Chris Paul, Lou Dort. Oh, they have Jason Tatum now. That is going to make this really easy to beat them. Oh, they can beat me now. Game 1 goes to the Pelicans. Game 2 to the Pelicans. Game 3, oh, all right, let's sweep them. We are 8-0 going up against Giannis and the Spurs, a team we beat in 7 games last year. Can we beat them again? We win Game 1, we win Game 2, we win Game 3, and we're 12-0. I forgot how much 2K loves like a good Zion, man. And we're taking on the Washington Wizards, who do have Luka, but they beat Philly for us. I mean, they have LaMelo, Luka, Franz, Rui, and Bradley Beal and Robert Williams. That's a good team. But we have yet to lose a playoff game. We are 13-0. All right, there's our first L. We lost by 16 at home. All right, don't lose again, please. Oh my God, no way. Okay, we're tied 2-2. Oh, please win Game 5. Yes, can we win in 6? Boom, there we go. And the New Orleans Pelicans win the 2023 NBA Finals. Zion Williamson is your Finals MVP, and the Pelicans get it done. How about that? I think I rebuilt this team a little bit better than what they're currently doing in real life. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Pelicans and their rebuild in the post-AD Drew Holiday era. They've yet to win a playoff series without those guys, so we'll see how much longer it takes for them to do so. They may move on from Brandon Ingram this offseason, so we'll see. If you guys did enjoy, appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.